My preferred means of travel has always been the driver's seat of my car. With lots of horsepower and good handling. Flying down a desert road into the sunset. Or winding my way through rolling hills, mountain forests, and valleys surrounded by the beauty of nature. As close to the earth as I can get. However, when the distance is too far to drive, or a large body of water sits between me and my destination, I have on occasion given up my beloved driver's seat for the economy cabin, to fly above and beyond those winding roads. I don't really care where my seat is on the plane, as long as I get a window. We spend our entire lives looking up at the sky, but when we are flying, we are given a few precious hours to gaze down at the earth from a higher perspective. I have always been particularly fond of clouds. I loved playing games and finding shapes in them as a child. I love how they can enhance the beauty of a sunrise or sunset. Catching fire, they come to life and give shape and movement to vibrant colors of red and gold streaming through the atmosphere. What a shame it is how seldom in our lives we take the time to notice what God is painting in the sky. So many breathtaking scenes which I ought to appreciate and admire. As I catch a glimpse of color, a ray of sunbeam, or see a spontaneous silver lining that lasts only for a second, I can't help but wonder if God didn't paint it at that moment just for me. When earth looks up to heaven to behold the glory of God, what does she see? Clouds are perplexing, shapeless and yet full of forms. Speeding slowly across the sky, clouds are both heavy and light. Untouchable yet tangible. Bringers of life and death. Light and darkness. Healing and destruction. Hope and foreboding. Gazing down through my little window across a downy blanket of cumulonimbus. As they roll and tumble as far as the eye can see, my mind begins to wander. What would it be like to be a cloud? To feel perfectly at home in the heavens, high above the earth. They are, after all, the very carpet on which angels trod. The heavenly chariot of Almighty God, lined with silver and gold, a prism through which light casts a bow of brilliant color as the token of God's covenant of old. Clouds are a cover to shade and cool the weary, shielding them from the scorching summer sun, holding in warmth during winter like a hug from a thick woolen jacket. Condescending now and then to caress the ground, wrapping the world in a blanket of fog, rolling off lakes and freezing to the trees, making them glisten with sparkling white frost, hovering in the audible stillness of silent snowfall. Then in springtime, they cleanse and nourish the earth with rain. They rule over life and command all the elements. They cause the ground to shake and tremble with the violent rumble of thunder, charged with enough power to electrify the air and ignite raging fires. Yet wielding torrents of water, enough to extinguish flame, carve rock, drown cities, and stir the sea. They ride the wind to the four corners of the globe and back again. These fluffy little pillows soar, dance, float, glide, and tumble gracefully through the air. A low ping from the intercom wakes me from my daydream. I hear the muffled drone of the pilot as he welcomes us to our destination, reciting the local time and weather conditions. The seatbelt indicator glows as we begin our descent. With a stretch and a sigh, I shake off the last strands of whimsy that held me so captivated as we rocketed across the sky in this fancy tin can. What an inspiring experience it is to fly, chasing the sun and cheating time, watching the world from a higher vantage point for a short time and then descending once more back home to the ground below. Grateful to the sky for allowing me safe passage to my destination. Truly humbled and now acutely aware of my own seemingly insignificant and short life on this awesome planet. With a new determination to live life to the fullest and take nothing for granted.